No one is perfect, not even the Uggs. But don't tell them I said that. Here are some screw-ups, edits, and extras from the last episode of the Uglee Truth. We call them Uglee Cuts.
God, my heater is so loud right now.
You have your heater on?
Yeah, hold on. Keep recording. I'm going to shut it off. Hold on.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Okay, ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. I said record. All right. It's still going, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, go. Because there could be some, because we sound so ethnic that maybe people will think we're just friends.
Who the heck thought we sounded ethnic?
No one. Daryl and I, he met with somebody who had listened to our show. I told you this a couple of weeks ago, but he listened to our show and he had nothing bad to say about our content. He thought we were very funny, and we definitely have a reason to continue no matter what, the show.
Yeah.
But he said, you need to let people know that they're actually siblings and not sisters, in the sense that some people say sisters, because a lot of women say we're sisters, we're together and we're gonna fight, that kind of thing, the sisterhood.
Okay.
Like the sisterhood of the traveling pants and stuff. So we're actual siblings. And so he's like, you need to let everyone know, because first of all, so we are in the first week of November already, and finally Northern California decided to bestow upon us some fall weather.
I'm not entirely convinced it's going to stay, though.
Really? You think we're going to get a heat wave again?
Well, define heat wave. I would say, I think we're going to get back into the 70s or 80s at least one more time.
I can't. And what was it? Last week, it was almost 90 last week. In fact... But, I was really surprised not to see a whole bunch of... But, none of the... there's been no superhero movies yet. Wonder Woman came out, but that was a while ago.
Yeah.
And, kids are very forward... they're just present thinking. And so, Star Wars and all that stuff, it's old. So, there was no Princess Leia's. There was no Kylo Ren's. Nothing like that. It was really surprising, actually. Very first responder level stuff this year. I was going to tell you something about fall. Oh, well, you had mentioned that you think we're going to get warmer weather again.
Yeah.
I can't have that, because my clothes that I wear when it's 110 are completely worn out. Like, they can't take another week of warm weather. I look like crap. You know what? When your kids are growing and they're wearing clothes that they got in the late summer, and that at some point you're like, you know what, you just simply can't wear that shirt any longer. It's worn out. It's ruined. It's stained. Whatever.
Olivia wore one of those today, but I was tired, so I didn't stop her.
Exactly. Well, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I put on it. It was warm, so I put on a t-shirt and jeans, and I looked at the shirt and I said, I can't wear this out. If it was summer, or if it was warm, but not warm enough, I could wear a sweater over it, and then I could get away with it. But summer clothes, I am so hard on summer clothes that by the end of the year, I throw everything. I throw all the t-shirts away. I have to get new ones every year. I think it's because I have big boobs, honestly. I think I just wear them out. But, and Daryl's like, well, stop buying Target clothes. And I'm like, these aren't Target. I bought this at Nordstrom. Do you not these boobs ruin everything. And if I say that, he looks at me incredulously like, they're perfect. They ruin nothing. It's worth it. Just buy more clothes. Fine. My point is that first of all, it's a pain in the ass to go shopping. I hate going shopping, out. I like to buy everything online.
I get in the car and I immediately start sweating, because I'm just like, I feel like I'm in the dressing room already.
This is how, I don't know, does anybody else do this? I go to the store that I'm going to. If it's Nordy Rack or Target or whatever, I'll sit in the car for a half an hour. I hate going to the store.
What are you doing in the car?
Playing on my phone or talking to someone. I don't want to go in. I hate going shopping. I just hate it. I hate the whole process. I can shop online for hours. I can shop online. And that's where I get in trouble, spending wise. But going into a store, even Target, is not my thing. And when Daryl goes with me to Target, I loathe it even more because we end up spending... He's so slow. He's so slow. Like for me, I'm trained. You go in, you get the toilet paper, and you get out because you just don't want to spend another minute in there. I know that there are a lot of women who like to wander through Target. I don't have the luxury of time. I wish I did. If I could literally wander through Target casually once, I might not hate it. But realistically, we go through. Daryl's like, well, if you want to go through the clothes, and I'm like, no, you know what? No, because you'll just hover and then I will hate my life. So no, let's go look at the DVDs and the games that you're not going to buy here anyway, because you always get them at Best Buy, but we'll go ahead and look at them. Then we'll look at all the candy that I won't let you get. And then we'll go through housewares, and then we'll get the Bounty paper towels, and we will leave. That's basically what happens. And then we're right on our way out. Oh, I need deodorant. I forgot. So then we have to go back, circle back, because not one of us can go. We all have to go.
God. You know what? If I have to do any kind of clothes shopping, I need to be completely and utterly alone.
Oh, yeah.
And I will do it on like a Tuesday, mid-morning, where I still have like several hours before the kids get out of school and Victor's already at work, because I need to be able to be in there and like, be by myself, not be rushed, look at how the pants are, fold over and see how many ripples I have, yes. pinch my skin. And
well, I mean, and the thing is, there's something, I don't know what it is about Target clothes, because I actually like a lot of the stuff at Target clothing wise, because especially if it's trendy, you can buy it and okay, so you spent $20 on something, but it's okay because it's trendy anyway and you likely won't be wearing this a year from now. So I don't have a problem with that. I actually like a lot of stuff that Target sells clothing wise.
I think they're just too expensive. That's all.
They can be pricey. They're kind of like, they're trying to turn into like a baby Kohl's, where they're carrying better brands, and the condition is a little bit nicer than it used to be. They're not as cheap where you can buy it and it stretches out after 2 washes. Now they're kind of nice. But I can literally count on one hand the times I have had to go into a Target and literally take my time. Yeah. And of course, that was the time that some weirdo started following women.
Oh, that time?
Yes. And I was furious. And that's why I probably came at him, because I'm like, you have no idea what a luxury this is for me to be here without having someone texting or calling to tell me they threw up at school or forgot something or needs me to drop something off, or Daryl going, where are you? That never happens. It was like all the planets aligned and I was peacefully alone at Target wandering through the clothing section. And this, that asshole he had followed other women, and then he started following me, and that's when I came at him and said, I think I told him something like, if I had a knife, I'd stab you in the throat right now. Like, it was not just fight or flight. It was, you have no idea what a luxury this is for me right now, and you're ruining it.
Right.
You're ruining it. And then he ran out.
Good.
And he got arrested. So,
oh, good.
Yeah. That's nice. But anyway, so speaking of predatory behavior,
it's just funny that you say that, because our president is big on Twitter.
I know. I know.
Talk about airing your dirty laundry.
It's so
actually
true.
No, it's so funny. Hold on. Since we've been recording,
have I missed something?
Yeah, shoot, where is it?
What? Is this about the guy that deleted his Twitter?
No, it was for 20 minutes. I think it's 20 minutes. Donald Trump's Twitter account got shut down.
Yeah, did you know what happened, right?
No, what?
Okay, so yesterday, it was for 11 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday, a couple of there's probably someone literally dedicated to reading everything that he tweets, right? And so all of these news outlets, online news outlets, started tweeting a page that said, sorry, account does not exist. So there was a guy that worked at Twitter, and yesterday was his last day of work. He got a new job. So he deactivated his Twitter account, and for 11 minutes, there was peace in the country. A lot of people are like, I actually felt a relief, because everybody thought maybe he deleted, like, it's over. It's over, everyone.
Yeah, we're back to normal.
Back to normal. No, this guy decided to deactivate his account as his last thing he did before he left Twitter. And of course it's inappropriate. I assume, I mean, it obviously would be a fireable offense, but he left. And so of course everybody's calling him a hero, unnamed hero. I think it's funny. It was obviously going to be reactivated, quickly, and it was 11 minutes. And so, everybody started joking about, peace and serenity for 11 minutes.
Yeah, really.
Stuff like that. But, it's funny because Twitter in general financially struggles. I don't know if they still are since the president was elected or since this whole thing started. I'm not sure, but Twitter ain't going anywhere. It's sticking around. I mean, now we're basically utilizing it as our plan of attack before we retain an attorney and sue people. We're going to use Twitter to announce our whatever. So
yeah, really,
she's really good at it. Like the Halloween episode. Remember how I told you that somebody booed me? And you get a boo, you get a gift and a little note that says, "You've been booed. Now you boo 2 people." That kind of thing. For Halloween.
Oh, in your neighborhood?
Yeah, I got booed. And so I had to go and buy 2 little baby gift bags and filled it with, little things like tea towels and little portion cups and, whatever, like TJ Maxx fodder. And then you boo other people. So you boo others, and then pretty soon everybody in your neighborhood is booed except for the people that no one likes. And you know exactly who they are because they did not get booed. And we have one of those in our neighborhood. No one likes them. They're terrible. And that's so, sad. Oh no, he's such an asshole. He is such an asshole. He's already said, he goes, "When I move in 3 years," and we're counting down the days, dick. He's just the worst. He's the worst. I've tried being nice to him, and I'm like, every time I see you and I say hello, you scowl at me because he's staring at his phone all the time. And your children are crying. Like, that's all I've ever seen. Literally. So they're awful people. Anyway, in this episode of American Housewife, they never get booed because she hates everybody. And they were like, "Well, screw you. We're not going to boo you then." So she finally got booed on accident. Somebody's assistant booed the wrong house. Okay. So she thought she finally got booed, and she was actually really happy about it. So, but in the beginning, these 2 tall, gorgeous women who are working out, doing a run in the neighborhood, they're in front of her house. They're like, "Oh my God, I got booed. Oh, me too." And so she happens to open the door to check that she hadn't been booed. And she looks at the one. She goes, "Oh, shut up, Cynthia. You're getting divorced." And she shut the door. I mean, it's just crap like that. But anyway, I like it. I think I like it because it's so brainless.
Maybe.
There's just nothing to it. So I like that.
But I think I don't fault TJ for leaving. I mean, it's okay to leave a camp,
Yes, and you're right. You're right.
Alpha male, they make it seem like, you're blood brothers for life.
It's like once you get in, you can never get out.
And Cody in particular, he is more angry than the rest of the alpha male guys. And it's just like, he didn't even work with TJ Dillashaw.
Yeah, like, why is he so mad? Do we know?
I know. He just is angry.
Does TJ say?
It's like he had to find something to cling with it. Yes. And to make it, to drive him. But I mean, TJ Dillashaw was practically like out the door when Cody started coming around.
It's really hard to take anyone seriously named Cody. I just think of a kindergartner when I hear that name.
He is a kindergartner. He's like 25.
What did his parents think when they named their son Cody? Like, they have to grow up and be adults at some point. What if he was selling business licenses or something, and it's like his business card says Cody on it? How do you take that seriously?
And I know he's going to be distracted because he got married this year and he's expecting a baby.
Oh my God, not to completely change the subject, but every once in a while I can't help myself and I Google the Duggars to see what they're up to.
Oh God.
I know. Joanna got married this year.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so she got married. They moved their wedding date from October to May. And so she got married in May and she's expecting already. And they're saying she's only 3 months along, and the baby bump would indicate otherwise.
Wow.
There's a lot of discussion that it was a shotgun wedding. And the other thing is that, and I found this hysterical, Anna Duggar said that she didn't like Austin, who's the guy she married. She didn't like Austin. He's arrogant and immature. And I'm like, of all the people to say anything about anyone's husband, you are the last person to be done.
Well, does he molest little girls in the night? And
no, exactly.
Become addicted to porn and
hire prostitutes in DC?
Right.
No, and then choke them? No, I don't think so.
I don't think you're in any position to judge anyone's husband.
No kidding. Baby number 5. Jesus fucking Christ, that woman. No, there's now, and I guess his brother, he's like, well, yeah, I guess it's a good thing, right? That she's pregnant now. There's just been a lot of speculation that it was a shotgun wedding, and nobody's really denying it. She said, or either she or Austin, they're like, yeah, we did unfortunately break some of our courtship rules. When they got engaged, they did the full frontal hug. And when they were dating, he held her hand or something like that. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so hard to believe that those are rule breakers. But they were. And so I'm thinking,
and
it's actually,
when we were alone, he accidentally put his penis in my vagina
and moved in and out. And didn't pull out in time because, oops. We just were going to rest. We were just sleeping. God. And of course she got pregnant immediately. Well, honestly, I can't fathom that it was the first time. I'm just
probably not.
Anyway, and what's funny is that now there's all this talk that he's really not that religious. Like, they're really not into the whole church thing. And I'm thinking, good, one of them got out. Oh my God.
Oh, really?
Well, he flips houses for a living and he does quite well.
Well, good.
And so, yeah. And so that's how they their courtship was kind of them flipping houses together.
Oh.
And he bought a house for them after they started courting because he, I mean, it's still Arkansas. So, I mean, they're still conservative. Conservatively speaking, he's probably still pretty conservative. And so he bought a house and they flipped it together. And the goal was to get it done before they moved in. And then they moved the date up 3 months and it wasn't completely done. So they couldn't move into it right away. So I'm like, well, shit happens,
Yeah, really.
I'm happy for them. Yeah, no kidding. Or live but he literally flips and sells them. So I'm hoping they live a normal life and they don't get stuck into that weird Duggar world.
Yeah. And poor Jana is still
she's still an old maid at the ripe age of 27.
God.
I know, right? I don't know. Every once in a while I dig into it just to see what's the what. It's just like, I'm starting to get a hankering for the sister wives. Like, what are they up to lately? I have no idea.
Don't they have a show coming back soon?
I don't know. They usually came back in September and they didn't this year. So I'm wondering if they're done.
Maybe.
Wondering if they're done. But you are right. Mary's daughter is still gay.
Okay.
So I guess that did stick. She wasn't going through a phase. I was wrong. And she's still with her girlfriend.
Oh.
So that's serious. Yeah.
That's interesting in their houses.
I'm sure. And then Janelle has lost a significant amount of weight. She looks great.
Good.
So, yes. And then the oldest boy, Logan, finally got engaged to that one girl that he's been dating for a really long time. So,
good.
But they're not planning on a wedding, and they want to finish school completely. So I think it was just one of those things like, you want to get engaged? Yeah, let's. So he got her some ring, although the ring's pretty nice. So
good.
Pear-shaped, pave.
Oh, I love pave.
I do too. It's really pretty. I was like, oh, that's a nice ring. It's better than anything any of his mothers have.
Yeah,
so
really.
that's for sure.
Maybe his mom went with him.
And you know who is completely off the radar?
Who?
Is the one that got married right after Maddie. What was that one girl? The one that married the Mexican and then they moved to Utah.
Oh, what's her name?
I can't remember her name, but anyway, she is literally off the grid. She's done. Like, I don't know where she is, but there's been no sighting of her at all.
What was her name?
I can't
I
remember.
wanna say, like Montana or something like that, or
I don't know, but I'm kind of I don't think she ever really bought into any of it. She wanted out, man. She just wanted out. So
I don't blame her.
Me either. It was crazy. So anyway, so that's my strange obsession with weird families has come to a conclusion. That's it until anything new and exciting comes up. But I was really surprised about the Joanna thing. I really thought Jessa was the whore. I really did, but I guess not.
No, I guess not.
I guess it's Joanna.
Who knew?
Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I remember, though, when I was in high school, our school was not known for our football either. Towards the end, they started to improve and they started to build the program. And now they're really good. But back then, we never were winless, but we were never going to I think we went to the playoffs once, my junior or senior year. We went to the playoffs one time.
Wow.
Thanks for checking out this week's Ugly Cuts. Join us for an all-new episode dropping every Sunday on your favorite podcast platform and, of course, uglytruth.com. That's UGLEE truth.com.